Someone's human was spiking. Someone's human was spiking. Somebody's human was spiking. Okay, that's all funny. But here's the problem. I've been saying for 8 years some crazy shit. And so far to date, everything I've said has come true, including China, Russia, and North Korea going to simultaneously launch on us. The Mark of the Beast, Tribulations, the Cartwheeling Moon, Confounded Moon, etc., etc. NASA came out and said our axis shifted, finally ended the argument, and all that. So, I mean, right now, we're looking at civil war because of disclosure of what I've told you clearly. I've told you and warned you about regarding the Mark of the Beast and mandatory stuff. This one right here, and we're looking at South China Sea and Ukraine. When Russia walks into it, Ukraine and is big in the news. Now their neighbors, Crimea, are helping Russia. Now their other neighbors are afraid of being attacked by the Russian invasion, etc., etc. It continues to escalate exactly where I told you we would be. Because I was told by a senator that I was topping the. It sounds like a record that's broken. You can track me to the North Carolina State Capitol Police. They have tried to arrest. Well, they didn't. Senator Davis tried to get them to arrest me 2 different times in the same day, I believe, on a non-disclosure agreement that did not exist, but that's on record. So they couldn't arrest me on that. And they tried to arrest me on a threat when I told them they offered me a bunker, and I told them that I hope that their bunker becomes their tomb because that is not a threat. And they refused again to arrest me. However, it is on record. I set state precedents. First ever unanimous decision was against a federal decided on core curriculum in the state. To this day, there's never been another unanimous decision. I also did the research on the fucking Davis hemp bill that legalized hemp and CBD in this nation. I had that level of influence when I stepped down because they had already decided on how they were going to kill everybody. Period. This isn't guesswork. This isn't my math at work here. This is something I was informed by a senator, offered a bunker to shut the fuck up about. I refused to, and they tried to fucking arrest me and kill me and suppress me in every manner, including having billionaires try to fucking frame me and my friends for hate crimes. Complicitly through YouTube, for God's sake. And I've got it in written fucking proof, which I will be releasing a little bit after this video, a couple of hours. Keep your eye on. This channel might go down today too. We'll find out just where they're at in their complicity, because it's becoming horrible to be on the wrong side of this at this point in mainstream news. The globe is on fire. It's not from Deuce. We've been people. These trees have fucking full leaf foliage. The houses are kiln dried wood. They are going to burn, all of them. And I've told you why since 2014. I have never changed the position on 3 suns microwaves hitting them, making them hollow, not fucking clogging the roots with chemtrails, because stratospheric aerosol injections for solar radiation management, if that was happening, they wouldn't have full foliage. This is Texas. Do you see the trees burning? It's the trees burning all the way in the background. This is going on globally because these trees are hollow, people. They're burning with full leaves. on them. That means they're getting water. Your house isn't, and the trees are burning. That is why. And I've been saying it since 2014, long before this began. Your government is not using billion-dollar weapons to cause this. They want you to believe it, so they'll let you keep posting it. Everybody's talking about the drought, the mega drought. Where? Y'all been getting rain. It ain't stopped raining. The rain evaporates as it hits, doesn't it? Because of the microwave energy you're being subjected to. Everywhere is seeing excessive heat and UV. They're even suppressing the UV and getting into it. The fact is, when you have two rainbows of two different color spectrums, you're looking at two different light sources in your sky. That is not an inverted in a raindrop rainbow. That is a different color spectrum rainbow. Look at it. It's not the same color spectrum as red, orange, yellow, green, indigo, and violet. Purple, indigo, and violet. Like Roy G. Biv. It's not that. They got your gas up. They got your food up. I showed several years of back to back GMO crops dying, about 2 to 3 foot tall, from here to China. They don't produce ears. They go hermaphroditic at one candlelight at night. It was GMO engineered into it through Monsanto. I showed the research. There's an awful lot more than one candlelight at night. That's why our GMO crops have died. They GMO engineered famine.
Pickers under a special visa program, but they're competing against countries that pay much less and grow year-round. So far this year, the amount of imported fruits and vegetables in the U.S. has surged 13%, according to the Department of Agriculture, putting many East Coast farmers
differently about how they deal in the wholesale market.
There's a good reason why Russia's artillery is running out of ammo, because they want you to believe that Russia and their soldiers, everybody, they're all desperate. Putin's desperate. He might push the button. Beware, your Schumann is spiking. This is not a weakening magnet. This magnet is inducing energy from the bow shock directly through her accretion disk, out the back, closing all these field lines. These are planets behind you that you can see at night. Without question, they're there, or I wouldn't point to them. They hang out in the northern portion of the horizon at night. You can see them blocking out your stars because, if you know anything, lunar distance is right about here. These things are really fucking close. And yes, you can see them at night. The compression front and back, all around, Cherenkov radiation saturation to the atmosphere into the ocean, causing it to be turquoise blue. Globally, elevated quakes, multiple fives a day, which when I was telling your buddy Dutch Sense about it, was being called insane because there'd never been anything like that before. Well, now it's become the new normal, isn't it? Early this year, we saw the four winds develop over here, and I informed folks that, yeah, well, we're about to be overridden by the polar vortex completely, which is a clockwise rotation on the northern hemisphere. It's picked up speed since then and compressed our atmosphere, which determines the frequency of the shooting. Boy, it looks messed up today. Down to this. And that's being pressed into the surface, which you can clearly see same patterns. Clockwise rotations in the northern hemisphere that don't belong there, according to the Coriolis effect. The globe itself is on fire, all over the damn place. It has been for a while. Peat moss is burning, and the tundras and Siberia, 4 times the size of Texas. Texas got plenty of fires too. It's the homes and the trees burning, just like they said it would. And it's not because of Deuce. It's because we have 3 suns in our system, and they knew for sure. Now, the waves are starting to show a little bit more normal activity, where we were seeing the collection of high waves on the west coast as we're tapping the brakes. Well, expect to be tapping the brakes again some more. Checking your UV. I don't even know if this is working today. It looks like it might be. We're talking 11, and knowingly, because I have viewers out there with actual UV sensors telling me they're seeing twice as much as what's being showed on Null School. But Null School is official, so we're just going to go with that. And the UV at 11, in fucking sane. Okay, and it's pretty high up here. Later today, it's going to be 11 up here too. No, YouTube, sure, they can take down this channel. I think this is the 7th one. They don't like truth. Nothing new to me. Sometimes I hand over a channel. People complain about the 800 fucking videos of absolutely insane knowledge. Well, don't worry, it won't stay out long. I know how to get one killed. Um, you can always find me here. See, follow the eye. See the conical hat and dingle cobra? I'm not going to let that disappear. This right here's been here for several years, and so is my other channel. Um, on here, they don't strike me, but they ground me. All of it timestamped, documented since long before I started making videos. In my photos and all my posts, you can read and see, the moon's doing this every night, etc., etc. I'm not going to give you any damn thing on this channel that I haven't verified that you can't touch, smell, feel, and verify yourself. Faith and belief are not tolerated. You are required, as my viewer, if you're going to hang out, go do your own research. And that requires you to master this bar right there. Now, people are continually asking me, what's your name on BitChute? Well, it's Angry Freaking Catfish. It says so right here in the videos that I show you the BitChute. Because I'll tell you, you should probably go get this information that you're looking for on this channel, because my more important videos are over here, explaining the signatures and ISWAs and the moon and everything. All your questions are answered over here on my damn BitChute in a very short manner. There are not very many videos over here, but they're the good ones that YouTube wouldn't let me put up here. This is my Twitch. Catfishes with a Z corner. One word. See that? And I'm telling you right now, this is Twitch. This is where we live blow every day. Do you see these 2 unlisted videos? Not this one. This one's just for private, just for scientifically letting them know 2 years of documented. This fucker's getting sued. He's gonna lose his house. This fucking shit right here might get the channel struck. I don't care. It's already downloaded. It'll be uploaded to BitChute. And you can strike my channel all you want. This is evidence going to attorneys. Go ahead and strike my channel. It'll be further evidence. That's all I got for you, YouTube. I'm done playing your goddamn game. You're fucking wrong and have been wrong. And you've been wronging humanity. And it's documented. And it's going to stop.